So with the start of the season now just a few days away, pretty much every club in non-league has announced their new kits for the upcoming season. Some of them announced them really early, but some of them have only just done that in the last few days. There's been some absolutely rascal ones, but some really, really smart ones as well. In this video, we're going to be looking at the top 10 nicest 19-20 non-league kits. First of all, this video is sponsored by OneFootball, which is a great way to stay up to date with loads of different news, transfers, scores, fixtures, all sorts of different things from across the football pyramid, not just in non-league, and in particular the National League is very useful, but also higher up in the pyramid in the Football League and Premier League, and also across Europe and across the world. So it's a great way to stay up to date with loads of different news, and I would recommend it. I do use it a lot. It has an average rating on App Store and Play Store of 4.7 and 4.8 on Apple and Android. So it's a very highly rated app with over 1 million people voting on each of those platforms. So if you haven't downloaded it yet, the link to download it will be in the top line of the description. Without any further ado, let's get straight into this list. At number 10, which is FC Halifax Town and their upcoming season's home kits. It was announced very early, probably one of the earliest announcements I've ever seen, on the 10th of March. Halifax clearly were very prepared and excited to reveal their new 19-20 strip. It takes their standard royal blue shirt and adds an extra dimension through a pattern of dots of a slightly darker shade of blue. It's subtle but creates a smart looking shirt when paired with the royal blue shorts and socks. Manufactured by Adidas, this one is quite an expensive one at $49.95. In at number 9 is Barnet, and they are both home and away kits. Now these are kits that can split opinions. You might love them, you might hate them, but I personally really do like them. They were announced on the 20th of April, so again, a really early announcement for the upcoming season's kit. And this shirt was actually already in action during the 18-19 campaign, as it was debuted on Easter Monday. The home shirt is a bespoke amber design with a single black stripe on the front and the back of the shirt. On the stripe is an amber honeycomb pattern. Copying this will be black shorts and black socks. The away shirt is also a bespoke design, being all white with black and amber honeycomb stripes. The actual shirts do split opinions a bit, but it is quite clever marketing and plays into their brand of being nicknamed the Bees and playing at the Hive. The honeycomb element certainly is a good part of that. Interestingly, both of the shirts contain the club's heritage crest, which celebrates 100 years of Barnet FC. It's manufactured by Yakko and priced the same as Halifax at $49.95. In number 8 is another shirt that celebrates the past. It is Marine AFC and their new home shirt, which was again announced very early on in March 2019. The Evo Stick Northern Premier side announced their new kit to celebrate the club's 125th anniversary. In the club's early days, Marine played in a number of kits featuring the black and gold colours before they were changed to white in the 1920s. Often with these speciality kits, the clubs bring them in as a third kit or just as a one-off kit, whereas this is going to be worn at every home game for the upcoming season. It's a big change going from white back to black and gold. Following this season, the club will revert back to wearing white shirts from the 2021 season. Now the pre-purchase deadline was in early April, so you probably can't even get your hands on any right now. It's a very rare kit that's manufactured by Macron. In number 7 is not just one kit, not just two, but 3. It's Torquay United's home, away and third kits. Arguably the most simple designs on this list, but for me they complement each other really well and they are just really stylish but simple shirts. All 3 kits will feature an updated version of the club's crest which reflects the 120th anniversary. Additionally, the club has decided not to put a sponsor on the front of the shirt, but instead put that year that the club was founded in 1899. They've chosen nice shades of their kits, obviously the home in yellow. This kit is manufactured by Nike in collaboration with the club's kit partners ProDirect and will cost £45. In number 6 is a shirt that we don't really know much about at this point because it has only just been teased. It is Dulwich Hamlet's third kit. It's rare at this level that teams have a third kit anyway, but Dulwich have made sure that theirs is a nice special one. Dulwich are known for their iconic home kits of pink and blue, and this third kit incorporates both of those colours alongside a nice white element to it as well. It's only just been announced in the last few days and it's currently not on sale, but I'm sure when it is on sale they will fly off the shelves. In number 5 is Chesterfield, and again it's in the relatively simple shirt, but it certainly looks very smart. It's got a slight twist on the shoulders and chest with some swerved lines with a slightly darker shade of red, but it certainly makes an interesting addition and just adds a little extra dimension to the shirt. Released at the start of May, this Puma shirt will cost £40. In number 4, and we look at a team which let their fans vote for their new kit, it's AFC Fylde. Now back in March, put a poll out with 2 separate options, asking their fans which would they want as their new home kit. Option B won, and they've stuck to their word, and for me it looks very smart. It's taken a while for them to actually announce it. It was only announced in late July, but this Under Armour number contains a simple yet effective design of a white shirt with some red and blue trims across the shoulders and around the edges of the sleeves, as well as featuring 2 stars above the club's crest to recognise the club's winning of the FA Trophy and FA Vase in previous seasons. On the arm of the shirt they have 2022, which basically indicates the goal that they set in 2007 that they wanted to reach the Football League within 15 years. At that point they're in the 10th tier, and they're certainly a lot closer to it now, and they're within touching distance of actually achieving that goal. However, it's controversial because it is a bit of an arrogant thing to put on the sleeve of your shirt, and if they don't manage to do it, it is going to be something that people will take the mick out of for sure. Back to the kit overall, and it's actually one of the best value kits on this list at just £35. At number 3 we go right down the leagues and look down to the 10th tier, and just because this team is in the 10th tier doesn't mean they can't play in style. AFC Liverpool have an intricately designed kit which certainly makes them look the part. The home kit is all red and includes a larger faded version of the club's logo right along the front on the right hand side, which just gives it an extra bit of dimension. Additionally, there is a textured pattern for the rest of the front of the shirt, and the away shirt is just as classy in my opinion. It's mainly grey but drifts into a slightly darker shade as you get further down the kit, with white lines across the chest, a golden collar, and orange, red and black bands around the ends of the sleeves. I think it's just very nicely designed, this one, and particularly the away shirt. That is my favourite one. It's produced by Hope and Glory Sportswear, and they're soon to be available because they've only just actually been announced on the 24th of July. In at number 2, and you could say that I'm a bit biased with this one, but genuinely they are such nice kits. It's Kidderminster Harriers' new kits. Their home and away kits were announced on the 1st of July. Manufactured by Luke Sport, these shirts priced at £40 are very smart looking, with mainly red and white on the home shirts, with the red, gold and black trim to top off these really sleek looking kits which have gone down very well amongst the Harriers fans. The away shirt has arguably gone down even better than the home shirt, a nice shade of blue again with that same trim included as well. Before we get into number 1, we do have some honourable mentions. 12th tier London based Irish club FC Roast boast a bovine inspired green and white number. Margate's third kit, which will include 1,000 names embroidered of individuals who pre-ordered the shirt. North Ferriby's first kit since their reformation, with pixelated white and green stripes at the top and bottom, and Hartlepool United's goalkeeper kit, which, well, resembles fruit salads. But anyway, number 1 on this list is York City's home, away, third and commemorative wide front kits that were released earlier in the year. The commemorative ones were released back in February and were released to celebrate the club's farewell to Bootham Crescent. The team will wear this kit in their final game at Bootham Crescent, whenever that will be, but the maroon shirt with a white Y front, which is the design of the Minster men's shirts from the mid-70s, along with the club's original coat of arms, was produced by Under Armour, and very few were actually made available back in February. They were sold at £30 and quickly sold out. They've since added 3 more Y front kits ahead of the new campaign. The home kit, which is red with a blue Y, away kit, which is blue with a white Y, and third kit, which is white with a maroon Y, again produced by Under Armour. These kits, which are priced at $39.99, were modelled by the Minster men at York Minster, a clever way of marrying the retro kits to one of the city's oldest and most famous landmarks, and that is why these kits are in at number 1. Which are your favourites on this list, or are there any that I have missed off this list that should have been on this list? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, remember to hit that like button and click subscribe as well. Got plenty more non-league content coming up over the next few weeks and months, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, I hope to see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.